YouTube, chicks. Get ready.
You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
I told you guys last night this would happen. This is the exact reason why you never address co-hosts publicly. If you guys got an issue, if you guys have any beef, if you care about your show, do not bring your issues to the public. I don't care how small the issue is, save it for when you're offline in a private conversation. Now, 2 nights ago on Nightcap with Shannon Sharpe and Ochocinco, Shannon Sharpe confronted Ocho for being late to the show. Ochocinco had a fan pick him up from the airport. The fan actually ends up locking his keys in the car, so they had to wait for a tow truck to come in and get it open. If you guys did not watch that video yesterday, please make sure you guys go check it out. But last night on Nightcap, Shannon Sharpe came on to address the issue. Now, keep in mind, Shannon Sharpe was the one who brought this issue up publicly. We, the fans, did not ask for this. We didn't need to know why Ochocinco was late. But something in Shannon Sharpe told him, nah, let me emasculate this man publicly. Well, today, Shannon Sharpe addressed the issue, and he kind of doubles down. Here's what Shannon Sharpe said.
Before we get started, Ocho, there's some things that I want to address. There's been a lot said. Well, you trying to do to Ocho what Skip did to you, blah, blah, blah. No. What I am going to do is that I'm going to push, I'm going to pull, I'm going to drag Ocho to a level that he didn't think he could get to. See, I saw some of the comments. You too serious. It's just a little internet show. It's a YouTube show. For you, that's all you see it as. But that's not the vision that I shared with Ocho when we sat down. That's not the vision that Ocho say, we can do that? Yes. I say, you see what the other guys are getting. But I can't go when I sit down with these studios and they says, okay, Shannon, what can you do? What do you want to do? How are you gonna package this? What are you looking for? Because when you go to a studio, they want a time slot. They want okay, what time slot you want to be in? And can we account on you being in that slot? Yes, absolutely. And so I want Ocho to take it serious. I've conveyed this with Ocho. Ocho, I'm not breaking earth, interrupting your normally scheduled programming, because I just want Ocho to understand this is Ocho's show. This is my show. And I want him to take it as serious instead of like when he goes on First Take, be great on First Take. Inside the NFL, be great on those. But I want Ocho to understand we gonna only go as far as he and I can take this thing. And the heights that I dream, and I think what he's conveyed to me, is that we're gonna have to do this together. But there has to be a level of professionalism. There has to be a courtesy of being on time. I respect his time, and I want him to respect, because there's a lot of people. We started out, it was just Ocho, myself, one person in the studio, and Ash. We got 11 people now. We got editors, we got graphics, we got extra producers, we got associate producers. And so I know y'all took it and tried to run. This is a conversation. Ocho and I have had conversation off cameras. Ocho has conveyed to me what he wants to accomplish with Nightcap, all the while expanding his brand and doing First Take. I wholeheartedly support that. And when it came to me, Ocho is great. Inside the NFL, he's doing that. He's doing an unbelievable job. But I just know Ocho can, and I think for me, when I look at Ocho, I see a guy that wants to do it, but has never been in a situation where it had to be like, okay, Ocho, you can just do your thing. Ocho, you so great. I'm gonna force Ocho to be great. He ain't got no choice. He ain't gonna have no choice but to be great. And when we rise with Nightcap, when y'all see, man, they did it. Man, said it. Ocho said they were going to do it. That's what I expect from Ocho. And I just he was already going to be cutting it close for time because of the flight got delayed, mechanical issues. And so at that situation, you know what? I got a show tonight. This is not this is not Friday. I don't have anything to do. I can take that route that I normally take, call somebody, have them pick me up. But you know what? I'm already cutting it close. Let me get a little more suitable situation to get to my workplace. So I know you guys tried to blow it up, try to make it something. I'm trying to big time Ocho. No, I just want Ocho to be great. And I think there's a level of professionalism and a kind of courtesy that comes along with being great, because there are two kind of pains that you get. You get the pain of discipline, or you get the pain of regret. And if things don't work out, I can live with that. but I will not be, man, if I had only worked harder. So that's where I'm at.
Now, Ochocinco had a very interesting response to this. His response wasn't a response of, yeah, we spoke privately and I'm never gonna do it again. His response was more so what he told Shannon Sharpe a couple nights ago. I'm going to be me because that's been working for me my whole career. Here's what Ochocinco said back.
Ocho, I want you to say your piece.
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Man, we good. You know that. I don't pay them people no mind. You know, I'm gonna always be me. I'm always be me. I'm gonna always be successful. I always have been. You know, you have your way of doing things. I have my way of doing things. You know, that's it. We gonna be successful no matter what. I always remain my authentic self. You know, I've been a little bit, but I ain't gonna been too much where I have to change who I am.
Now, Shannon Sharpe basically took no accountability. A great leader would have said, yo, my bad for doing that publicly. Next time, it will be handled behind the scenes. He's still focused on trying to prove to everybody that he was right for calling out Ocho for being late. Even though the main issue was that you did it publicly on your show. It's embarrassing. Nobody wants to be called out like that by their co-host in public. Everything is not going to be perfect. Being professional means rolling with the punches. If something goes wrong behind the scenes, if something is happening, you don't gotta break that fifth wall to tell the fans. You gotta keep the show going like nothing is happening until the cameras are turned off. That's what true professionalism is. There's no cool points that you get for talking down on your co-host. And obviously his energy was off in his response. So he definitely doesn't feel the same way that you do. But you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Shannon Sharpe addressing Ochocinco? Do you guys think Shannon Sharpe handled this well? Or should Shannon Sharpe have apologized to Ochocinco for doing this publicly? Post comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.